Why, yes, my headset does work.
You want to play Black Ops 3 later, maybe?
I'm definitely down.
Our primary goal is to learn about the judicial.
I wonder if my lessons are copyrighted.
First describe the organization of the federal court.
Okay, give me a sec.
Contradict.
I'm not talking to anybody. I'm talking to, well, not talking to, but I'm listening to a lecture.
And precedent. Now, it might also be a good idea to look these words up in the glossary now. Jot down those definitions in your e-notes, and that way when the word comes up in the lesson, you'll have a good understanding of the context in which it's used.
So what'd you do today, Blaine?
Nothing. Woke up.
I see.
Beat my penis.
Of course you did. That's the usual Blaine. Blaine, I know and love.
You don't love me.
I do love you, Blaine. You are one of my best friends in the entire planet. If I had to pick somebody to be my best man at my wedding, the two men that I would have as my best men would be you and Ariano. And that's no joke.
What about Tony?
He would be one of the groomsmen, like one of the, like the bachelors or whatever they call it, bachelors men or whatever. He's in my top. He would be on the list for like the people in suits and stuff. But like, for like my best men, you could only have like, I think you could only have one or two best men. So I think that it would be you and Audie.
I think you can only have one.
Huh?
You can only have one.
Oh. I can't decide between you and Ari. But you guys are like...
How would you... What about Alex?
Alex? I wouldn't invite Alex to my wedding, because he's a dangerous man. I love Alex, he's my homie, but he's a dangerous man. I'm afraid that his temper might get the best of him. He is... violent, and I don't want that at my wedding. What about you? Who would be like your best men at your wedding? How's your Madden?
Very fun.
I see, that's good stuff. You know, I made a mistake when purchasing this game. I mean, I'm still gonna platinum it, but this game is 10 times harder because of the fact that there's no English in it. It's all Japanese, and I can't read like the stats of the weapons that I'm using or like the instructions or anything like that. So I'm just going off of like muscle memory and what I've known from playing Earth Defense in the past. The only reason I'm even good at this game is because I was the best Iron Rain player in the world. No joke. And I'm not trying to suck my own dick here. I was legit, at least on record, the best Iron Rain player. You used to play ranked. You ever been like a top tier player, like in the top 10 or something in the world or anything? Like back in your days?
I was pretty good. I was Plat 2.
Plat 2? How many plats, like, how did that system work? Like, was there like...
From copper, it goes from copper to diamond, and platinum is below diamond. So I was like, probably in the top 10,000 maybe?
I see.
5,000.
That's good stuff. You know, until we started playing Cold War together, I never realized how good of a Call of Duty player you were. Mainly because of the fact that I was actually, like, me and Audie were actually somewhat evenly matched with you in BO3 and such. I never realized how good you were at COD. Until you were carrying our asses in Cold War. Man, I miss the Cold War beta. The Cold War beta's multiplayer was fun as hell.
Audie's freaking with his... Gabriel's playing right now.
It's always fucking Gabriel. I mean, Gabriel is, I won't say a good kid, but he's probably got a good heart, and I don't dislike Gabriel. I actually like Gabriel. He's nice. But I will say they have to spoil his ass. And it's no fair to Audie and Tony.
Would you be down to play Black Ops 3 if he gets on?
I'd be down to play Black Ops 3 whether Audie gets on or not, because I miss playing with you. Whether Audie gets on or not, if I can find the right balance between homework and, well, you know, no. Let's set up a time, and then I'd totally be down to play some zombies. Or some, well, not multiplayer, but zombies or campaign. Since I had to delete all of my old recordings, I actually kind of low-key want to make another campaign series of BO3.
That is so annoying how you can shed that tackle so fast.
What is?
My game.
Oh, I see. Got any plans for Valentine's Day, Blaine? Anybody you're gonna talk to?
When is Valentine's Day?
The 14th.
This is so unfair.
What is?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I actually missed hearing that. It's been too long, my good man.
This guy just made a big mistake. You idiot. Oh, you really want to give me that? Okay. 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 Okay.
And the judicial system has courts that are kind of designed
Bitch, sit down, pussy.
and to interpret the
Fuck out of
law.
here.
And so what you see is basically a pyramid where local cases, if they're appealed, can go to the state courts, and if they're appealed,
Give me that. Fuck you. I'm taking this back. I'm taking this back. I'm taking this back. Fuck you. I'm taking this back.
You got
Fucking
it, Blaine.
let's go, dude. Let's go. There you
Good
go.
shit.
This guy was trolling me, and he got the ball off me, and he was gonna take it back and win the game, but he went out of bounds on the 1, and so then I just picked it and took it back.
I see. Is it another player online, or is it some shitbag AI?
So he was being a troll.
I see.
I shit on him.
Good.
Pussy.
in this lesson, we're exploring the question, how do the federal and state court systems interact? Our warm-up took a look at a real Supreme Court case and began to unravel...
I usually don't have an ego for games. Like, I usually don't take pride, but for Earth Defense Force, I am a messiah in the other ones, but for Iron Rain, I was the best player in the fucking world, and it's technically undisputed because there's no other videos or feats that were shown. There might be a better player out there, but if there is one, he didn't upload it anywhere. There's no evidence until somebody provides it. So I'm entirely happy with that.
There are 3 steps in the judicial process. First, jurisdiction...
Damn, it feels good. It's because some of the old Earth Defense Force Iron Rain characters appear in this game, so I could use the same techniques and muscle memory. I'm not dealing with any of the new characters because I don't give a shit about them. I'm just using the characters from the games I know. Because this game has small shit from every Earth Defense, from the first Earth Defense all the way to the most recent one, dating back from 2000 and, well, not the first Earth Defense, but like the one from 2003 all the way to the one in 2018 and 19, I think.
And once the case is in front of the right court, the court then needs to make a decision. Now, the courts will consider 3 factors when making a decision. They'll consider the law as written, the facts of the case, as well as any precedent that has been set from previous decisions. So, have there been similar cases that have been decided, and how were those cases decided? How did the court interpret the law in that particular case? Now, the decisions that are made can be quite controversial.
Let's go.
On one hand, you can have what is called judicial restraint, when the court interprets the law by relying on a past precedent and stays very, very close to the literal meaning that's outlined in the Constitution. But we can also see a court
Dude, how?
activism. This is when the court interprets the law as the way to create social change and answer big questions. Maybe they think that politicians won't necessarily address these issues in legislation, and so this is the court taking a much more liberal meaning from the Constitution. So judicial restraint and judicial activism are both quite controversial, particularly if you're on the losing side of that decision. Now, if you are on the losing side of the decision and you're unhappy with the decision, you might choose to appeal your case. Cases can be appealed to higher courts by the losing party, and the higher courts may or may not agree to hear the case. So you can try to appeal, but you won't necessarily have your appeal heard. Now, one thing that you should know is that criminal cases are cases in which the state cannot appeal. So once a criminal case has been decided, the person who is convicted, the criminal, can appeal the case, but the state cannot appeal the case if the person is found not guilty. The very highest court that a case can be appealed to is the Supreme Court. This is the highest court in the land. So basically the appeals process will go from the lower court, and if the higher court decides to hear the case, then it can be appealed to the higher court.
My good man. You're a good kid, Blaine.
That's baby. Let's go.
Let's see these good things come.
Matthew.
Some of the most annoying enemies in Earth Defense Force history, the red drones. Always annoying in every game they appear in, no matter what variant they are. They are always annoying.
It's annoying.
Huh? Red
It's
drones.
annoying.
Because they have a shit ton of health, they're really hard to hit because they fly hella fast. They don't do that much damage, but they're basically just enemies that take a very, very long time to kill.
Sounds good.
I know.
Now, show what you've just learned by matching each step in the process to the sentence that best
So you're playing while doing.
Yeah, I just play while doing fucking homework, dude.
Now that you understand these basic points, you're ready to learn more.
It's because with this, I won't get sick of it and just give up. You know? I'll actually just study.
In this lesson, we're exploring the question, how do the federal and state court systems interact? We just spent some time very briefly breaking down the legal process step by step. Now let's take a look at the federal courts. Specifically, how the federal courts are structured.
Considering... Yeah, I might as well. Since this motherfucker's huge, they're all gonna hit anyways, so might as well. Just do mega mad damage. Look at this kaiju. This fucker's sleeping. Look at this motherfucker. My man is just chilling.
Let's go. What? Oh my gosh, that just happened. I was gonna. Whatever, man. Dude, this is bullshit. Fuck, man. Fucking pussy, dude. Dude, I don't know what to do against this. Alright, we're just gonna blitz.
Imagine firing a rocket that's bigger than the damn launcher and bigger than your entire body. That is so Earth Defense Force.
This guy sucks, dude. I'm losing to him. Trash can. Go fuck yourself. Let's just go, dude.
Oh shit, I just absolutely took it in the ass. Whatever. It's all good. I have socks on. He's gonna jump away, isn't he?
Had 0.2 seconds to fucking. Oh.
Jump away, motherfucker.
Fucking bullshit, dude. I literally can't do anything against that. Fuck, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Dude, what is that? Bull rush! Holy fuck, that's OP. Oh my gosh, dude.
Sounds unbalanced.
Yeah, it's pretty unbalanced, I won't lie.
You know, I'll be honest with you. I'm not past doing this. I usually pick the meta, like the most overpowered shit in the game. I mean, like, if you can't beat them, join them, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. That's what I do for every game except Dragon Ball, because I play Adult Gohan, and Adult Gohan is F tier, because they nerfed him to high hell. It's just that I'm loyal to playing him, because playstyle. Other than that, I play broken characters like Unga Instinct. Well, he's the only broken character I play. Teen Gohan sometimes.
Read these sentences carefully and fill in the blank with the appropriate...
Oh shit, I didn't... Well, this might work. Does this one-shot it? That does not one-shot it? What? In what parallel universe does 50,000 damage not take down a UFO? It's all good, though.
Yes.
I always knew this weapon can chug major cock.
Yes. Trash can.
You know, I just realized something. I'm a literal idiot. Why don't I just double this rather than do this stupid shit? I just double that and make my life easier. I am a G. I am a genius.
Trash can. Get off me. You're bad. I win.
Speaking of G, how is Mrs. G in Whitney?
Mrs. Goodrich or Mrs. Gonzalez?
Miss Gonzalez. She was always one of my favorites. She was always very, very kind to me.
She helps me a lot with my forensics.
She's a very, very good one. Good woman.
Let's go, dude. I win. No, she was nice.
Next, let's explore the state judicial system and see how it compares to the federal system.
I wish I figured out that I could just play Earth Defense Force while doing my homework a long time ago, because that would have made my grades raise by a lot.
We've got an idea of how the federal court system is structured. Now let's see how we can
Because I would have actually been motivated to do homework more often. I'm not talking about last semester because I had a lot of extenuating circumstances, but this semester I would have been far ahead and I wouldn't need to crunch at all if I knew about this technique of studying.
Technique.
Yep.
Technique.
The technique is me not giving myself a fucking brain attack from boredom by actually not being bored while studying. If I had known about this, I would have been an A student. 4.0 GPA guaranteed. Chug my fucking nuts in your mouth. No homo. Are you shitting my ass? When did I shoot the wall? Do I like BBC? Because I just got cucked. No, I do not like BBC.
Let's go, dude. I got Josh Allen. So good. So good. Holy shit.
Get off of me, you stupid motherfucker. You think you could challenge me? Holy shit, I have no health on that character. It's as if my HP does not exist. I literally just need to hold this down and then just switch characters. Holy fuck, that shit's strong! That shit is so strong! I should have thought about this because I want to play as brain dead as possible. It might not have as much DPS, I'm not sure, I haven't done the math. But I know it's damn good enough for how brain dead it is. I literally don't have to use my fucking brain. I could just sit there. I could literally, well, if I positioned it right, I could literally do it while fucking whacking it, bro. Dude, that can chug balls, but it might all work out happily in the end anyways. I mean, just delays the inevitable. Get out of my way, you fuckers. Eat shit and die. They're all gonna die from this, probably. Hopefully. If everything goes right. I was already the best in the original spin-off Iron Rain. For the second spin-off, am I still gonna be the best? Dude, I went to sleep a king. I woke up, still a fucking king. Holy shit. I am an Earth Defender. The Messiah of EDF 4. The God of EDF 5. The best player, officially,
Messiah,
Iron Rain. Well, the reason why I was the Messiah of 4 is because after I got 100% in that game, I would still play it for hundreds of hours, literally with the sole purpose of helping other players reach Platinum. And the same thing for 5. I've spent... It took me 400 hours, around 400 hours, slightly more than that, to Platinum the game. But do you know how long I have in that game? Over 999 hours, and then it stops telling you how much time you have invested. I have over 999 hours because I love the community. Because a lot of people used to help me out, so that's what made me a better, you could say, team player in general, is that I like to help other people beat games. Because people used to help me beat...
999 hours?
It caps at that for like how long, like it keeps a record of how long you played, but the record, the amount that's kept on record, caps at 999, sadly.
So you probably had more?
Significantly, because I think I have like around 400 videos of Earth Defense Force, and that's only what I have uploaded. Remember how at one point in time I showed you that I had 300 gigs of EDF, and that was only on one profile, not my other profile. You remember that though, right? I used to send you screenshots of that and be like, bro, I don't have space for anything.
Yeah, because you recorded so many videos, that's why I got annoyed.
Yeah, and I didn't even upload like half of them. For my original playthrough itself, my original playthrough that I had recorded, and I only had like 30% of the game recorded on that, was already, it was already 100 and, I think, let me see how many videos. And this is just my original playthrough. of getting percent myself. Not my playthrough of helping others. I have hundreds of those too. But just my own original playthrough was, let's see. I think it's like 117 videos or something like that.
Jeez.
And some of those videos range between 40 minutes to an hour. So that says something.
Dude, are you kidding me?
What happened?
Just gifted in that, bro.
By the way, you ever think of streaming on Twitch?
Man, fuck!
happening within one state.
Just gifted in that, bro.
We're going to include local courts, and what we're going to do right now is
Ah, so frustrating. Whatever, man.
state
I think this is that shit.
jurisdiction.
I see.
State courts are going to have the jurisdiction to hear cases about a state law.
What were you saying? Twitch? Yeah.
Cases about
Yeah, you ever think about streaming on Twitch?
disagreement between two
Yeah, kind of.
citizens of a state.
I just want to be able to record my friends' voices.
Now, with
That's up to them, but you can.
local court,
You can
No, I
record
just-
my
no,
voice.
No, for like a,
to hear cases about
I
local
don't know, how, like
and cases.
for like a thing for my channel.
Really, the big takeaway
Hmm.
here is that the larger the case, the larger the implications or the consequences, then the higher or more broad court is going to have jurisdiction. Now let's take a look at
I hated this mission. This mission chugged ass when I originally played it. But I didn't play my cards right, so...
you're going to be familiar with this because we looked at a very similar graphic organizer when we were talking about the federal structure of court. Beginning with
This guy's gonna leave anyways. Why do I bum rush him? Unga Instinct?
from there, if the case is
Yes, I am an Unga Bunga player.
appellate court, and then if the case
It's funny how an Unga Bunga motherfucker like me became the best Iron Rain player rather than a super strategic guy. Especially Iron Rain, because Iron Rain there's a cap to how strong you can get, so I didn't exactly overpower shit. I was just a good run and gunner.
general jurisdiction,
I really do suck my own dick on my Earth Defense Force. I just realized that.
and depending on the state, they're going to be called circuit courts, superior courts, or courts of common pleas. And these are courts that are typically going to involve the
I've not seen this part of the map yet.
going to contrast to the courts of limited jurisdiction that are going to hear very, very specific types of cases. And these cases can include, or these courts can include family courts, traffic courts, juvenile courts, or small claims courts. So very specific types of cases. And usually we're only going to see a judge
Nice fucking throw, dipshit.
of limited jurisdiction. Now that we kind of have understanding
Alright, time to put my brain away because I don't need that shit for this mission. Or for this strategy that I just found. Imagine 4 of this. Dude, that would be literally broken as fuck. Or 3, because the reload times. I'd only need 3. But that would be broken. Literally broken.
they're going to hear cases from those trial courts that can appeal. And the way they make this
Baited me so hard right there.
up to or 3 judges, so a very similar system to the federal.
Dude, I just came up with 9,000 IQ strats. There's a reason why I'm a fucking god tier Earth defender, because I have 9,000 IQ in this game.
Which is going to often be called the state supreme court. Now, these are indeed appellate courts. State high courts are usually not going to have original jurisdiction. Although in some cases they will, but more often than not, they're going to go through a selection process. Much like in the federal system where the U.S. Supreme Court decides which cases to hear, the state high court is going to do the same thing. And so that selection process is going to filter out which cases are actually heard at this level. Now that we've got an understanding of the breakdown of state and local courts, let's take a moment to review this structure before we do a review of the entire lesson.
Whatever.
Where is the enemies? Oh, they're all below me. With how brain dead this strat is, I don't even need to wait in between missions. I could do work during the damn mission. Easiest fucking lesson I've ever done in my entire life.
Federal and state jurisdiction will help you to answer how the judicial branch serves today.
Easiest fucking mission I've ever done in my entire life. Never had an easier mission that I've completed. But then there's a quiz to slap me in the face. Whatever. Easy shit. These spiders need to jump here.
Oh. I think Audie's getting on. Yep.
Is it Audie or is it little brother?
It's Audie.
Tell him to get his ass in this party. We've got Audie the simp. Blaine. Actually, you're a chill guy now, Blaine.
Thank you, baby. I'm also sick, though.
Look at this man. What's up, Audie? Good to see you. It's been too damn long since I heard that depressed sigh of yours. That. It's also been too long since I heard that. It's good to see you, man. Get Tony's ass on here, dude. What's your? That's my impression of you. What's your impression of me, Audie? I'm curious.
Want to make some bets?
That sounds perfect. Do you want to make some bets? That's a good question. My answer is yes. You offered, so I'll say yes.
If we were to get Tony on, we would have to wait until 8 because right now our mom and our sister are out and Gabriel's downstairs watching
I feel like
the
y'all
show.
watch
So.
Gabriel more than like anybody else.
I feel not y'all. I feel like Audie watches Gabriel more than anybody else. When it comes to time, if you were to put like hours on the job, you would get the most hours, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
At least out of Tony.
Huh?
At least more than my sister and Tony. I'm not sure about my mom though.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously your mom works hella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
Well, I would
saying,
think that your mom would have the least time considering the fact that she's always busy working and such.
There are times when he's downstairs and she's downstairs like working or like drinking her coffee, and so she'll like draw with him or play with him for a bit.
I see.
a nice mother.
Mm-hmm. I was so confused why there were so many, like, what is it, Japanese characters in your name, but then I realized it was just the game you're playing.
Believe it or not, I bought this game on a Japanese account using Japanese yen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was very difficult to get my hands on a PSN card for Japanese yen, because I had to convert currency and such.
Yeah.
It was a huge pain in the ass, not gonna lie. But, in the end, it was worth it. You know, this game would be easy, but it's 10 times harder. Do you want me to tell you why? Try to guess what makes this game so hard for me in comparison to the other EDFs.
Because you can't change the... I was gonna say because you can't change the language, but I don't think the language really matters, does it?
Very much so, because I can't read the stats on any of the weapons. I don't know The only thing I know is the damage, but I can't read the special effects of the weapons. I can't read this and that. And for my equipment, I'm just using whatever equipment is the highest level, but in Earth Defense Force, different equipment does different things, like for like gear and stuff. And I don't know what the hell is the meta. I can't play the meta, unlike EDF 5, where I know everything. Like for Earth Defense Force 5 and 4.1, well, not so much 4.1, but for 5, I knew everything about every mission and what the best gear to use for every certain enemy was, and for every character. For this game, I don't know any of it because of the fact that there's a language barrier. So I just have to rely on raw, like, gameplay skills alone to get me through this.
Makes sense, yeah.
The only thing that makes me survive, and this isn't me gloating, this is like me being ashamed because of the fact that I can't do good, I can't excel, is the fact that I get to play at, because this game has characters from every EDF, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get to play as characters from EDF 5 and Iron Rain and such. Of course, it's been balanced to this game, but it's like I have the muscle memory from EDF Iron Rain, and I had a I was a very good player in Iron Rain, you could say.
Some might say the best.
Like, when it comes to my Iron Rain, like, things that I've accomplished in it, there's probably a better person out there. It's just not on record. So, yeah. I'm not saying that I'm the best, it's just that for Iron Rain specifically, there's no better feats on the internet than what I've accomplished. And that's saying something. But then again, it wasn't a popular game.
Well, I mean, still, like...
It was only out of probably a couple thousand people. It's not like Call of Duty where there's millions of players. But it's still a deal. It's still something to be proud of.
Sure.
I was asking Blaine this since he used to play ranked, but like, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Have you ever been like #1 in a community for something?
No, not at all.
I would have thought that you would be like a Easter egg hunter or something.
No, like the community, well, sort of the communities that I'm a part of, I phase in and out of, like. There's millions of people that play them, so it's like obviously there's people that are gonna excel way more than I do and put way more time into it than I do.
Yeah.
Like.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
for
so
EDF, there's only like a couple thousand, maybe. Not even. There's not a million. I guarantee there's no million Earth Defense Force players.
Mhm.
So that probably makes sense why I was #1.
Yeah.
I actually wish that I wasn't, because then you could say there's a sort of pressure from being at a top tier, because you're like, damn, if I fail this mission, what the fuck does that say about my accomplishments before? Why did I have to start a quiz while doing the most intense, one of the most intense missions in the game?
A quiz?
Yeah, I play like, so this might sound unusual, but I have a tendency to cram and do extraneously long periods of study when I'm actually down to do it. But when I'm not going to do a very, very long period of study, I'll usually like study for like a couple hours and then be like, fuck this shit, I'm done. And then, because I'll lose focus, because I have like I don't have the best attention span for shit like that, because it's so boring to me. But if I'm playing Earth Defense Force or some shit, I could just rock out and just do assignments, listen to lectures. It's because like the thing is that you have to finish watching the videos in order to answer the questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I listen to the videos since it's entirely audio, whilst playing Earth Defense Force, and that actually, if I'm getting like 90% on my quizzes and stuff, then that means that it's not a ineffective way of studying, no matter how crude it may seem.
I mean, whatever works, works, you know?
Exactly. It's about results, not about that other stupid arbitrary bullshit that doesn't matter. Because, like I said, it is results that matters. You could say, oh, this seems formal, this seems cool way of studying, bro. Makes no difference. At the end of the day, it depends on whether you're getting stuff done or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wish that your online class was like this, because imagine if you could play games and study at the same... I only figured this out recently, though, that I could actually get away with this and, like, be able to get good grades with this, but, like... How would that be? Like, imagine if we could play, like, a more... Because, like, the thing about this game is that you could pause, because it's, like, a single-player game. But, like, imagine if online games knew what pausing was. Like, playing with the boys while doing your homework. That would be fucking great, wouldn't it?
That would actually be really cool, yeah. I can
Holy
imagine us all
shit.
playing, like, online, like if we were all doing... Well, actually... If we were all to do the realistic campaign, if one person paused it, would that pause it for everyone or no?
No, sadly. You know, honestly though, I would love to make a video series on that with the boys, because like, my old videos, I had to delete it so I could actually get a job and go to college. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to go to college, but, because you remember how I used to have a bad temper and a bad mouth.
Yeah.
But, it's like, for specifically the purposes of like, the fact that I've grown up quite a bit, I actually really want to do that game again.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, I'm getting my ass obliterated. Revive. Go, 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 go. Don't get your ass obliterated.
No, honestly, last night, it was kind of funny. After Blaine had mentioned campaign, I was like, damn, that sounds fun.
Yeah. You know, I wish that you didn't lose all the stuff that we worked on, though. Because I actually really wanted to see you get platinum, not only because of the fact that it's cloudy as fuck, like you get clout from that, but the fact that we worked our asses off on that.
I know. I still don't know, like, out of everything, like, finding all the collectibles isn't, like, that bad, or doing all the accolades, that's kind of like a pain, but at the same time, it's not the worst. Like, the worst thing, I think, was the training simulator, getting, like, the highest score.
No, the worst thing is getting it on realistic.
Yeah.
Because the training simulator was very hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, tonight, we can
I'm
totally
definitely
do that.
down, by the way, though. 100%.
Yeah.
I really
I mean,
want to make a series with you guys again, honestly.
Yeah, that would actually be really fun.
Especially since it's the beginning of your semester and I never will get that chance again because you're always busy 24/7, 99 days a week. Like,
Yeah,
how the
like-
fuck do you manage to be busy 99 days a week when there's 7 days a week? I don't know how you do it, but you somehow do it, Audie.
Well, there's a little thing I hate to call procrastination.
And there's this thing, another little thing called Gabriel.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I feel like that's 90% of your chores.
Oh, yeah. Waking up early is... I hate, like... If I stay up late one night, it's gonna hit me like a bus the next morning, because I always have to wake up early and basically be his mom. I have to get him his lunch if he asks for it, his breakfast, get him dressed.
Teach
and
him
then
how to
drive
be
to daycare.
independent.
I know! This morning
No,
he was making
literally,
French
teach him how to
toast
be
and-
independent. Like, you can't do that? Like, your mom strictly forbids, like, oh, I don't want Gabriel to learn how to cook his meals. I don't want Gabriel to learn how to dress himself.
Well, no, here's the thing. He knows how to, like, well, he doesn't... I've taught him how to make, like, waffles and toast, and it's like, he knows the first steps, and he has gotten, like, if I were to show him, like, one more time, he could probably do it all on his own, and he can obviously pour his own cereal and stuff like that. It's just he doesn't want to, because it's, like, super early in the morning, and he just doesn't want to, like, do anything. And so that's why I have to, like...
That's no fair to you, though.
I
To be
know,
honest.
but... I know, tell me about it, but at the same time, it's like, someone's got to do it so he can get to daycare, so...
That's true, but, like, bruh. Like, he should learn, like... I don't know, like, a lot... And this sounds, like, even though this might sound cruel, this happens in a lot of households. If you don't feed yourself, you're gonna go hungry, you know?
Yeah.
you should teach him that concept, because that's life. Like, when he's grown up, does he expect his wife to do that? Because if he expects his wife to do that, good luck getting married, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna have kids and have them do that for him? Like,
No, yeah, no, I really want him to become independent. Like, today, I was sort of proud of him, because I was like, he's like, can you make me breakfast? And I'm like, no, make it yourself. Like, I'm not gonna make it for you. And then,
Good.
so I saw him get up on the counter, put French toast in the microwave, and all he needed to do was, like, put it in for 45 seconds. He doesn't really know how to work the microwave, but, like, that's just a small thing that he needs to learn, you know?
since he was willing to do that, that means that's progress and that he's willing to progress. All you need to do, rather than do it for him, why not lend a guiding hand?
Yeah, like, I wish I wasn't, like, so tired this morning, so I would have showed him instead of doing it for him. Because I was like, you know what, screw this, I don't want to have to do this. Like, I just need to learn to take every moment with him as a teaching moment.
That sounds like a very good idea. That way, he'll change his ways into... Put him in the damn Pack-a-Punch machine, bro. Like, literally, that's exactly what that would do. How do you learn? How do you grow? You learn. That's like... That's one of the huge things that... Well... That's one of the biggest lessons in life in general, to be honest. I usually try to preach that as well. It's always the best thing to do is just grow from experiences, whether that be mistakes, whether that be somebody willing to teach you, whether that be opportunities. Try to find a way to grow and to learn. What would you say is like one of the biggest things that you learned in 2020? Because 2020 was a hard year. So, of course, the hardest years are the times when you grow the most. Because that's when you have to grow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what would you say?
I learned that I can... That's a tough one. 2020, because, like, I'm trying to think back, because, like, some of the memories that I have are getting mixed with 2021, because, like, tomorrow it's
Alright, how do we say
like, damn.
within, like, a year? Something that you learned within a year. Because exactly 2020, and since we're so early into 2021, hasn't really sunk in yet. So what would you say?
I'm not... I was gonna say I'm not as bad as a driver as I think I am. Because, like, one thing that I have learned, actually, it was earlier this month, because it snowed, which caught everyone off guard. And so I drove for the first time in snow, which was not fun at all. Like...
Oh god, I can't even imagine it. That's actually
Like,
one of the things I'm scared of.
yeah, no joke. Like, driving instructors and people tell you, like, you gotta be careful in snow, and it's like, I always was like, yeah, I get that, but it's like, I never understood, like, how important it was. Like, I was actually scared to drive just because of the snow.
I see.
Yeah, and at one point, like you can just full on stop the car, but
Yeah.
it'll keep sliding, and that's the scary thing. And so I guess just learning to drive in snow, I guess, would be something that I kind of learned how to do, I guess. It was my first time, so obviously, like, not
You
gonna be
lost your
proficient at
snow
it.
driving virginity.
Yeah. I lost my snow driving. I like that. That's funny.
What else has been going on in life, though, man? We've texted a lot, but talking to one another is more engaging.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not a whole lot has happened. I mean, other than my semester ending, and I'm kind of excited and nervous for my new classes, because it's like,
I'm
My
nervous
classes-
too, because what you told me about them. You said they're even harder, so that means that when will we ever play? When will you get
Well-
on?
Actually, my mom told me today, like, that we need to cut back on kind of like how much internet we use, like, in terms of just normal stuff. So, I'm gonna have more time to, like, actually focus on my work, which will be nice, because so then I'll have, like, less time putting it off and more time actually finishing it, so I can actually have more free time, you know?
I see. You know, I actually have a good idea for you, though. Try to do your best to, like, if you feel like this semester is going to be terrible, try to do your best to, like, chill with the boys, like, before it all gets rolling. Like, for example, we should do, like, what we used to do, like, marathon through shit. While we still have the opportunity.
Very true. Oh, shoot.
What do you say, though? Do you want to do some... Do you want to get like, we should get a series in, since me and Blaine are both YouTubers. Make some
I
memories.
think that
This is
would
our
be-
senior
I think
year,
the
so...
realistic series would be amazing, honestly.
I'm down, dude. I am straight up down.
Same. Like, again, as soon as Blaine said campaign, I'm like, damn, that sounds really fun, honestly.
Yeah. I really wish that you were interested in Earth Defense Force, because I would love playing this game with you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to think and play has never been my strong
I just
suit.
did some chores. I swept, helped pick up some garbage outside. That was my fault already. I did dishes and I cleaned my room.
Nice.
Good.
Did that relatively quickly, actually.
Well, when you have a quite small house, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's true.
Judges in a federal appellate court can determine
And
whether...
the sweeping kind of sucked too.
Yeah.
But
But, Blaine, me and Dario were talking, would you be down, since you guys are both YouTubers, me and Tony would totally be down to do campaign with you guys. Would you be down to do, like, a series on realistic campaign? Or just like, because Dario said he was going to record a series, and I'm like, dude, that would be hella fun, honestly.
That, and also, like, to be honest, it's like... It's like, how do I say... This is our last year that we really can do this because of the fact that we're adults now. Well, isn't your birthday coming up soon, Audie? February, right?
Oh, yeah.
Third, 13th.
So
19th
close.
or 13th.
19th.
Yeah.
It was either 19th or 13th. I think 13th is my nephew, that's why I said that.
Yeah, like, oh crap.
See, I know your birthday, baby girl.
Thanks. Thanks, boo.
Do you know mine? Mine's the easiest to remember. And you were like the one friend who's ever been to mine.
Oh no.
Blaine?
August 1st?
Yep.
Oh no, no.
Wow, I'm good.
Fun fact, did you know that outside of family members, Blaine is the first person to ever go to my birthday party? Like the first person, like the first friend that I ever decided to like spend
Audie
time
would
with.
have gone.
Yeah, I 100% would have gone.
If you weren't
Audie
in
went to
Oregon,
Rainbow.
I know that Audie would have gone. I totally would have invited Audie too. Just that, and Tony as well. But you fuckers are in Oregon.
Audie, do you want to play Rainbow or Modern Warfare?
Not a big fan of Modern Warfare, and I